Welcome back. As you can see, we're currently in the cave spider area that we dug out, and I've spent a bit of time building up a cave spider spawner or XP farm around the two that were right next to each other. So I'll just hop into free cam and give you a little show around it. Obviously it's just a big box. This does have no clips, so we can slide inside. So this was based off the one by Mr. Tings. You should see a link for that in the description, which that one was designed for a single, so I had to modify it a bit so it would work with a dual spawner. So you can see they drop down into this area, get pushed through between these fence gates. Probably don't need this many, but it is what it is. They go down to this area with fences. It helps prevent them from climbing back up, which in the past few years that I've had, it's definitely a good addition. That was part of the Mr. Tings one. Then they get down to this bit, water source block here, and get pushed into this corner. As you can see, it works quite well. So if we just hop out, I've blocked off a little area that we can stand in and put together a Bane of Arthropods 5 sword with mending. So I would like to make that netherite like the rest of the gear that I've done. However, that's not going to be the case. Yeah, so after our trek in the last episode, I dug around and got a whole bunch more ancient debris. So we've got our sword, pick, got both picks done, so the Fortune and Silk Touch, our rusty spoon, and old Chop, the axe. I also did the crazy thing of making a netherite hoe, so we'll never have to get a new hoe once we put unbreaking on that. So let's see how well this does. Can we see how many entities? Over 100. Oh, they're flooding in now. So this design does seem to be quite good. Oh, we have to stand there to keep getting it. Hope it didn't work, but yeah, this is going way quicker than the skeleton farm that we've got. I'm happy I actually spent the time to get this done. I'll stay here and get as many levels as I can, and you'll see that my armor is falling apart. I've only got 2 pieces and they're both almost broken. So I'm going to get this done, enchant as many books as I can to hopefully get us a nice set of netherite armor. So I'll see you when that's all done. Welcome back. So as you can see, we've got ourselves a nice full set of netherite armor. Got a few enchantments on the helmet, just some general protection for the top and bottom, and then finally have feather falling, so we don't have to worry about falling off to our death anymore. We also got depth strider, which is very helpful when working in the water. We will need to find swift sneak as well, which I'm pretty sure you get from the deep dark, which we'll do at some point in the future. But if I turn around, we have finished off our little, the storage area. So the nice big ball in the sky, just hop into here. I've updated to 1.21.9, which the free cam mod isn't currently functional with, so we'll deal with work with this for now. So this is the view of our little storage area in this kind of sunken in mountain, which I'm very happy with. I did have, as you can see, you probably see the arching pillars. Oh, we don't have a cross here. The arching pillars from each side of the circle are gone. As once I had that all set up and a few other things around the ball, it just looked way too cluttered. So got that all removed, and it's looking really nice. And you can see each corner excuse me, each corner has its spot of chests. So this side we've got our wood. Down this way we've got our oak and birch, spruce and jungle, acacia. Most of the wood I don't actually have anything in here because I don't have any of that wood. Over here we should have, yeah, so we've got some pale oak logs and some miscellaneous stuff in here at the bottom. Actually, I should name that. That'll be saplings. There we go. So we've just got some of the pale oak saplings, and they'll be in order of where they are in this whole piece. So if you look over here, we've got our oak, birch, and spruce. Yes, do we? No, we don't have any jungle. We do have a couple jungles we can head to. We've got our spruce slabs and that. We go down here, we've got some of the miscellaneous stuff like chests and signs and some of this other stuff that we would normally have. Actually, let's rename that one to saplings as well. Saplings. I also made a change in the Nether, so we just pop right in there. Awesome, this bit here is the same. I really need to move these guys, but they're staying there for now. Also don't have the reduced sounds on at the moment, as I was, especially with creepers, I wasn't seeing them show up, hearing them show up near me, so they'd just explode and I had no idea that they were there. Which is quite annoying. It's less annoying when you've got full netherite armor, but still it's quite frustrating when they blow up some of the land. So as you can see over here, I finished off the rail to the village. Same style as the other one. Probably all going to be a similar style anyway. But here we are. I haven't done anything at the village so far, but because I spent a good bit of time traveling, so I went to 10,000 blocks out and I just did a circle to each corner of 10,000, like negative 10,000, negative 10,000, and positive 10,000, positive 10,000, so things like that. I found quite a few mushroom islands, which was quite surprising. So I think it's these couple out that way, there's one that way, not sure what point it's at, but I'm not sure what we would do with them. Is we could possibly set up a base that we don't have to worry about mobs, but I'm not too sure at the moment. I did find a large ocean, so I do have the want or the desire to build a floating base above an ocean. That'll be something we do in the future after we've done a bit more with the village here. And oh, actually, I can't remember if I showed it in the last clip. I probably did, but we'll just double check because it's been, it's what, the 6th of October now, and it was late September, the last clip you saw at the start of this video. So, I also don't have Distant Horizons 2 enabled, as there doesn't seem to be a working version that I could find. So, we'll wait for that to come out and we'll get it all done. Though this one actually works quite well with, it's the 32 blocks, so maxed out render distance. The fog's a bit annoying, but we actually get quite a good distance to view. So we just pop down this way. I've just made some changes. I haven't I've got some things that I want to do. I want to make this completely enclosed. I had a little go at the let me pop through. Had a little go at that to try and see if we could get that working with it, but it seems like it was going to be more work than it was actually going to give us. So we'll just stick with the 2. It all drops down into 1. We put an iron bar there, so they all pop in. There's no chance of them flying out, and the most of the XP just comes right through. I did make the mistake of making that a whole block, so now this chest is absolutely useless. But other than that, actually doing pretty well. it's quite good. Though they do sometimes get a bit stuck, but it's not perfectly efficient. That doesn't really bother me too much. It's a lot more efficient than the skeleton one was. So we'll just pop back up here and I'll see you in the next clip. Hello again. So I've traversed out to the Mushroom Island. So the big one that I found. So there's multiple out here, but this is, or multiple out here that I've found, but this seems to be the biggest. If we hop up into cam. So also I placed down a nether portal to make it easier to get up to this island. We'll just need to make a portal in the nether to actually connect it up. So it's, like I said, it is quite big, though I haven't got an idea at this point in time as to what I want to do with it. I would like to do something here. I'm not sure if I want it to be a base or something else. We do have coral over this way, so we will be using it for our source of coral if we need it. So yeah, I just thought I would show you guys what I found and how absolutely large it is. I do have an idea, or not an idea, I do have a desire to do something with it. Just haven't figured that out as of yet, but I just thought I would show it off. So it's just got this big cave down here, which does pop off. One thing I did notice, and I've tried doing some reading, that since it's got a lush cave at the bottom, it does actually allow mobs to spawn. So unlike what it used to be where, oh, there's a couple of axolotls in there. Unlike what it used to be back in the day where the whole biome wouldn't allow anything to spawn except for like mushroom cows and some passive mobs. It's all just like the lush caves allow hostiles, because I did after I put that out, I was climbing out and I got attacked by a spider. So yeah, caving here might be a thing, but we may end up getting hit by some other creatures. Let's just check the biome here. So where are we? Relative. Oh, where is it? It's not showing it. To edit, F3 and F6. Okay, F3, F6. Oh, interesting. Go in F3. Okay, let's have a look at what we get here. Didn't know this was a thing. Yeah, memory usage, player position, yeah. TPS, 30 crosshair, 30 hitboxes. Cool. Done. And does it show the biome now? Biome at the top, mushroom fields. Awesome. So if we jump down there, I just want to have a quick look to see if we actually gives us something else. Mushroom fields. Oh, almost made it. So we're now in, yeah, it is lush caves. Okay, so if we pop back out to the top, just want to see if it gives us, or how far up it gives us that option, as we may be able to build a mob farm. Because then we have to light up less caves around. Can we get out this way? I think this is the way I went last time. Yes, it is. Actually, I think I went that direction. Yeah. Oh, that probably wasn't a good idea. There we go. Made it anyway. Ah, this way. There we go. Just grab some blocks. The blackstone will do. So if we hop onto the other side, so it can be above the lush caves, and there we go, this way. Just want to see how far up the whatever the biome goes. I have a feeling this is still going to be mushroom fields. Yeah, okay. Also, you may not be able to do that. I'll do some more investigation or more reading on how they have changed the mob spawning. Is this mushroom fields? Yeah, okay. So the whole thing must be mushroom fields now. It's been a while since I've actually done anything with one of these. Probably close to 10 years, I would think. So I'll come up with an idea, and at some point in the future we'll do something with this island. May do another base or something of the like, but we'll figure that out in the future. Hello again. So I was doing some thinking just since the new update was out, and I remembered that shelves have been added. So if we grab some spruce. I need to read these signs properly. Add some of these. Should probably just 16 and some oak. Give me 16 of those as well. I understand they need to be stripped. If we just strip these down, I'm thinking of using these to change how our change what we're doing with the trapdoors in the village, to see if this gives us a better look around the outside of the buildings. As trapdoors are pretty much the only block that we can use for a vertical block, and having these added is going to give us quite a wider range of abilities. Like I'd love if they could do it with just vertical slabs. As you can see with the orb I have here, I want it to be this thin on the sides. However, because we don't have them, it's a lot thicker than I want it to be. But if we get something like that in the future with these like these shelves, if we can start making them with things other than wood, that would be awesome. Now, I do have a crafting table here. So is it this? It is. And stripped birch. Ooh. Now that's quite cool. Let's just head right back to the village. As we've got these, we can make some more, and we'll do some testing. I'll see you there. Oh, he's got copper armor. Oh, he's joined us. Well, it gives us a good look at the copper armor, though. Looks pretty good. Yeah. This sweeping edge can be annoying sometimes. I might move. No, just stay away from the. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. I'll see you there. Alright, we are back. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we've got enough here. Let's give this a quick look. See. Remove off these trapdoors. Well, that didn't work. One on the side. It might grow on me. Do I grab any spruce? I didn't. Because I remember we have... Just get the spyglass out, see if we can see it. No. Oh, missed the jump. Pretty sure on that... In the bakery building, I think we did. Right there, we put some spruce trapdoors. That might be a good spot for these. I'll just cut down some spruce quickly and we'll run over there and see how that looks for us. Be nice to have something different other than those trapdoors. Oh yeah, Spooty. Bye bye. Had this horse just show up recently. Wild horses horsing around. Let's jump straight in to take down a couple of these trees. Oh, that one's a bit high. There we go. Right, we've got all the wood, perfect. Grab the spruce. Need to build up some of these other buildings. Thinking of doing these ones too, these two next to make that. Give the blacksmith a place to sell his wares. Okay, let's strip these logs. Is that 6? It's 8. Eh, that'll do. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, gosh. Learn how to play the game. I'll learn one day. It's only been over 10 years that I've been playing. Oh, I got a copper helmet. Let's throw that away because that's next to useless compared to armor. Well, not armor, and iron. Well, they're about the same as iron, but don't need them. Okay, let's take a distance and have a look. I think that's pretty good. Though they weren't originally going all the way up to the supporting beams on the corners. No, I think I like that. I quite like that. It's interesting having a first vertical block. Interesting. So it places on the inside of the block, not the outside. Interesting. So if you try and place it here like you can with the slabs, you have an upper and a lower. Doesn't seem to be the case. That's cool. And I have heard that they react to redstone. Do I have anything? I don't think I've got any switches. No. Let's just go quickly make one. So I want to see if, because they change how they look, the finish changes. So I want to see if it actually changes the, like, if it holds that change. Because I know some things you have to keep the redstone input on them for them to actually stay doing what you want. Oh, what don't I need? Chest is already filled up. Actually, put that there. There we go. Run around. I am thinking of changing this. I may have said it before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did in one of the couple episodes ago. So just cut through here instead of having it go around, as I lowered that a bit down to fit with the rest of the look. Okay, grab the redstone blocks. Eat some carrot. Let's see what happens. It doesn't. I don't know why I did that. Like, that is quite nice, but I don't want to have the blocks be powered all the time. What if they weren't powered? That's alright. It's a decent upgrade. So we put it here. Compare it directly. Oh, actually, that's a lot better. Go away. That's a lot better from what I want. Strip some more of these logs. That's over here. No, no, no. I want the spruce. Did I did make some birch, but they're on the other building. I'm gonna see what the birch looks like if we put it above up here to match the bottom piece here. So if we put it on the face of the... No, I kind of like the... where are they? Kind of like the birch trap doors on the front. Or at least these ones. And if we put these in the corner... I think I'm liking how that's just adding that little bit of texture to the side of the building. As opposed to... do I have another one I compare it to? No. Oh, actually, we can just pop around the other side. So we've got that look. And then... actually hop up here, so we don't have to be in the water. Oh no, we're going to have to... I think we'll have to be in the water anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's jump in here and have a quick turnaround. So that's all right. And we pop back around. I think it gives it something extra. Can we place anything here? I doubt it. Yeah. Be nice if we could place like flower pots or torches on the edge, because they never take up a whole block, yet they're always centered. It would be quite nice if we could actually, if there's something on one half of the block, if we could put something on the other half that also doesn't take up a whole block. Actually, can we do it with bird? Can these? We can't combo them. Interesting. That will be a nice addition. I doubt it will come at any time soon. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying these in place of the trapdoors. Do you put anything on the shelf? You can, so they are a functional item. I haven't really looked into how they do. Just thought I saw a reel on Instagram and I thought, oh, actually let's hop on and have a quick look into how they work and how they look in game. I quite like that. Got some more spruce logs. Just strip these. You'll probably be seeing this episode in a couple weeks, since I've got a few episodes up in the backlog. I think it's episode 6 came out, so episode 7 should be tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The day after should be episode 7. This episode you're watching should be episode 9 if I have planned it all out correctly. Yeah, that's good. Let's pick a crafting table up. Avoid the copper helmet, because you don't need that. Yeah, I'm liking that just as extra texture on the outside of the buildings. Just gives that little bit of variation. Right, let's quickly sleep so we don't have a creeper run up on us. Excellent. Also, that sleep reminded me on the weekend, not sure, it'll be probably a few weeks ago now for you guys. Well, at the time of recording, the other day, Kurt J. Mac reached the Farlands on livestream, so I was able to catch that, which is quite awesome. I used to watch that every day. Well, not every day, every time he uploaded, probably about 12 years ago I was watching him regularly. So it's been quite the journey. It was 14.5 years of walking in a straight line. The map he's got on his website is quite crazy, where it's just, you scroll on the map and then it just keeps going and going and going. And he went over 1.2 million blocks. I think it's further than, I can't remember the exact distance, because it ends up having a bunch of numbers. Then E7 was the notation that he had. Oh, hello, spider. Bye bye, spider. Yeah, that was quite a monumental achievement he got, which was quite awesome. More spruce is required. I may as well just take down the whole set of trees. What don't I need? The gravel. I really should have put that away somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. I can get more bones. Okay, I don't think I'll grab it. It's not the last tree of the bunch, is it? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope the people that have been watching the Sea of Flame series have been enjoying it. We're, at the time of recording, we're about halfway through the map. I think I've got, I can't remember how many walls I've got, but I'm pretty sure I'm about halfway through. Though it may, oh no, pick those blocks up. It may take a bit longer than the current amount of episodes that we have out, as, can I just give me these things as we, come on, there we go. As you get into the later walls, the dungeons get harder and harder. So hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. But I've definitely been having a good amount of fun with that series, just running around and killing those mobs. Okay. I was hoping we'd get a few more logs from that, but this is fine. All we have to do, is that 6? No, that's 7. Excuse me. Yes, do that. We shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes to pop these up. Oh, actually, is that all the ones we need? Oh, it is. Oh, excuse me. Got the hiccups. Pick those up. There we go. Pop around this way. Yeah, no, that's quite nice. I very much like that. I'm not sure how I feel about these. Do we have more oak? How about if we put the oak down here? Oh, is that what we want? Yeah, that's it. That's much better. If we put the birch up top, I would like to try oak up here, but we just don't have the... I think that's it. That's what we're after. I think. It was making me happy, but now I think it's just too... Yeah, no, that's too cluttered. I liked it at first, and then my enjoyment of it disappeared. It waned very, very quickly. We do have more stripped oak. How does this look? Just trying to play around with the colors to see what looks good together. Nope. I'd love it with stone. Just have the stone variations would be awesome. Spin these around. Nope, not like that. Like that, and like that. How does that look? Put these on the bottom. I think we'll go with that on this side. Yeah. Make this boat shop look a bit more modern. So I've already forgotten what we did. I love that ADHD brain. Short-term attention, or short-term memory. Oak top, birch sides. Cool. Got 2 birch. Yeah, perfect amount of oak. But we need more stripped birch. Of course we need more birch. Right. Let's cut down a couple logs. Hate leaving them hanging without anything kind of quote unquote supporting them, but for the sake of this video we will. Really should strip them while they're on the tree, then it would give us the blocks straight away. Oh well, hindsight. Pop around the front again. Well, not the front, the other side. Not like that. Well, actually. No. Swimmy, swim, swim. Yeah, I think I might leave it as that, and we'll just see how I feel about it walking past it as I come through. But overall, I'm pretty happy. We don't have that many other logs that we can work with at the moment. I might have a play offline with, or in creative, to see how they all look. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the adjustment on the bakery. So I think all in all, they seem to be a great block. I do understand these other copper stuff, so let's just have a quick look at what there is. 1.9 new blocks. On Minecraft.net, what do we have? Copper chest, golem statue block, equipment, copper decorations. Oh, what is that? Where are we? Copper decorations. What do they mean? And the statue can be in one out of 4 poses: standing, sitting, running, and star. The pose of the statue can be changed by interacting with it. Each pose emits a comparator signal. Interesting. Copper nugget. Oh yeah. What are the decorations? The copper torch, copper bars. Function. It's identical to iron bars, but just copper. That's cool. Oxidized over time. Copper chain. And a copper lantern. These item stacks. Hey, item stacks. Hang on. Huh. That's cool. Oh, no, I want to pick them up, guys. Thank you. Interesting. A block of stripped bamboo. Oh, that'll have to be an interesting test. While a shelf is powered by redstone, its front texture will changes to reflect it's powered. Interacting with a single powered shelf swaps content with 3 route most players. Hotbar, 2 shelves. That doesn't matter for me. And server management protocol stuff. Okay. That seems quite cool, and I'm quite happy with those. Oh, I thought he was going to see us. Go away. There we go. Cool. I'm not sure how long we've been here just playing around. I just thought I would jump on and actually have a quick play around with these new shelf blocks. There's my food. There's my food. So I think I'll leave it there. If you have any tips or anything to say about the shelves, let me know. And I'm also wanting to know what we should name our little doggo over there. So if you have any questions, or any recommendations or suggestions, let me know. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.